Maar wat als wij partychat gaan, kan ik dan zo die geluid van mijn stream ook uitzetten, dat niemand hoort.
Oh, ik weet niet, ga verder trouwens.
Ja. Voor heel tijd verder als je praat. Maar ik kom maar niet.
Mist
Jouw
ik
één?
alles, man. Jee. Oh, 128.
Stop. Oh. Oh my god!
Oh, maar stop met klimmen, man. Het enige wat je doet is klimmen. Jij kan niet builden of zo, yo.
Klimmen is mijn tactiek.
Dat is geen tactiek. Dat is gewoon wat iedereen altijd doet. Dat is echt saai.
Kijk, dan win ik. Snap je? En als ik dan naar jou ga luisteren, verlies ik. Dus ik wil gewoon winnen. Oké, ik klim dan minder.
Klim, maar niet. Je built niet.
Oh, maar...
Het enige wat je doet is klimmen.
Jongen, je had mij daar zo. Nee.
Kutje bijvoorbeeld.
Oh. Nee! Ga gewoon door. Nee. Ik reset wel, maar ga gewoon door.
Oh.
Oh my god! Wat doe je dan?
Het is wel echt slecht, man. Allah.
Nou, dat is gewoon goed.
Val ik down.
Ik kom wel naar beneden. Waarom ga je niet kledingkast?
Ik wil een andere pickaxe.
Ik wil die gewoon nieuw pickaxe aan heeft. Waar ben jij? Oh, je bent
Zo
wel.
nog. Oké, ik kan vandaar dus niet naar boven. Je kunt editen, man.
Oei. Lekker. Oei! Wat? Wat doe je daar? Oké.
Wat? Oh, ik lagde, man.
Ja, kom.
Nee, je moet eten.
Ja. Oh my god, ik ben erbij. Nee! Ga gewoon door.
Je zegt ga gewoon dom en je haalt alles omlaag. Hoe werkt dat?
Ja, omdat ik was naar beneden gegaan.
Oh.
Ja, ik ben weer naar binnen gegaan. Ga gewoon door.
niet kunnen. Hoezo eet jij nou zoveel en ik heb zo weinig? Wat nou? God.
Ja, kom.
Oh, ik kan niet editen.
Ja.
Wat?
Oh! Maar ik moet eten nog, ja?
Ja, kom terug.
Huh?
Doe hij direct.
Die skin is kapot, man. Oké, maar ik ga eten, ja? Blijf gewoon in deze map en ga een beetje beelden, ja?
Ga
Oké,
snel.
kom zo. Ja, goed zo.
Man you've ever met? A week before my 10th birthday, sometimes. Yeah, who was the creep? That night, my dad put in some carpenter nails at the bottom of the French doors until he could get a new lock ordered. My parents had to go to a company event for my dad's work. My older brothers were at the roller skating rink. My sister was on the phone with her best friend. My little brother was on the floor asleep. I was watching Devo on the midnight special with Wolfman Jack. It was late. Suddenly, the top of the French door swung inward, and in the few milliseconds, before the nails in the bottom caused them to snap back, I could see his silhouette. My sister whipped the phone at the television, and we ran up the stairs. About halfway up, we realized our little brother was still asleep on the living room floor. As quietly as we could, we slipped back down the stairs to get him. We all went into our bedroom and didn't turn on the light, this way we could see outside. We watched out the window for a while, and when we didn't find him, we crept down the hall to our brother's room to look. We looked down and could see someone standing at the back door. He knocked, loudly. "What do you want?" My sister asked out the window. He stepped back and said, "Is this the Mercy residence? I have a pizza for delivery. Can you come to the door?" She scoffed at him, declaring she was not stupid. She could see he didn't have a pizza, and she was calling the cops. He left. A short while later, my brothers returned home. We told them what happened and they walked around the yard, watching for him. They came back in, and things settled down. By now we'd pretty much given up calling the cops because it never helped, so we just went back in, each of us carrying a knife from the kitchen just in case. Eventually, one of my brothers went into the kitchen to get a bowl of cereal as a snack. He kept looking around the kitchen, through the doorway into the dining room, and at the windows. He didn't see anything, but he could feel his eyes on him, so he went closer to the door to try to see better. The kitchen lights were reflecting on the windows of the door so he still couldn't see. He stepped closer, then closer again, until he was right up to the door, then cupped his hands on either side of his head so he could see. There on the other side of the window pane was Dr. Ramsey, smiling back at him. He turned to yell for my older brothers, and when he looked back again, he was gone. They went out again to look for him but didn't see him. A couple of weeks later, I was at school and we were outside on the playground during recess. I was swinging upside down down when I saw that now familiar blue Ford Galaxy cruising by, moving slowly. There he was, smiling and waving. He called my name, and I ran to the teacher and told her. The school had been told all about him. She took me inside right away and called my mom. That same day my mom had gotten a call from the school office asking her to verify that my dad was picking me up, as he'd called to say he was on his way. He wasn't. Not long after that, I woke up one night, thirsty. I went down to the kitchen for a drink and there, sitting alone in the dark, was my dad. On the table, a gun. He was tired of the police waiting until Dr. Ramsey tried something, he was tired of his children being terrorized, and he was tired of being afraid every time he left for work that something would happen to us while he was gone. I sat with him for a time, watching, before he sent me back to bed. These events, and many more, took place over a period of around 18 months. Then, as suddenly as it began, it was over. He had vanished from our lives, the phone calls, the drive-by with the creepy waves, everything. For a long time, during and after the Dr. Ramsey days, I would have a recurring nightmare in which I would wake up to find him standing over me as I slept. It took a long time before I felt like a kid again. I don't know what happened to him when he disappeared. I don't know if he was in a car wreck, locked in prison, or in a coma. But sometimes I wonder if the wait ended for my dad when he was sitting in the darkened kitchen one night. I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to. That night, who was the creepiest man you'd ever met? A week before